Can y'all hear me now? I think my computer was on mute. Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Okay. But yeah, you said you threw up your sandwich? Oh no. Hopefully it wasn't nothing like food poisoning. But yeah, the sun gets powerful for real. Thank you. LOL Sushi. I know that's right. I hope you're doing good. You're doing okay though. Yeah. You hear me now? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just saying 2 more days into the virtual baby shower. I'm so excited. I said August gonna be up out of here. Thank y'all for the likes too. I appreciate it. I said I hope everybody's day is going good. What you doing, Sedona? Get that off of you. Get that off of your neck. That's not safe. Thank you. Yes, I still feel a little queasy, but I'm overall. What kind of sandwich did you eat? Okay, thank you so much, Black Widow Row. What was on your sandwich? It's okay, Jay. Oh, it was a roast beef sandwich? Dang. Yeah, hopefully the meat wasn't contaminated. Leave that alone. No, leave it alone. Leave that quarter alone. Here come Daddy. You better put it down. Thank you, Magical Indigo. Elvis tried to talk to me after like 3 months, and he's currently blocked. Girl, he tried to brag to me about he got a new car and he's back in school, etc., which I don't give a fuck. I just dismissed him. And Boris had roast beef and it was not warmed up. My manager was like, "It's not your fault. Just go home." Oh yeah, Boris had got a lot of flack for like the cleanliness of their factories and stuff. Like a lot of people was getting sick off of their deli meat, and gave him a little of my words. Why after all this time did he want to speak to me and reconnect? I moved on and consider him dead to me. Ooh. Yeah, I heard it's a recall on Board's head. Yeah, just make sure, like, you know, I mean, maybe just keep your receipt or something, just in case you gotta, you know, I don't know, get a refund or something. I don't know. But yeah. All right, so this is for Black Widow Naga. She thought I was going to curse him out because he said I forgot why we broke up, but I refused to give him too much of my energy. What? Who says that? How you forget why you broke up? Like, okay. Okay. So with Elvis, Black Widow wants to know why after all this time did he want to speak to her and reconnect? Elvis. Let's see. Right. That's crazy. Like, who says that? You want to get blocked again. Obviously. Okay, let's see what's going on with his energy. So he kind of was looking at it as if he came back, you know, with these accolades or these exciting new things in his life, that you would be more so open to a reconciliation with him. Okay, that's the first thing I'm seeing. Then you have here the King of Wands with the Page of Wands, which is like I said, him being like, "Oh, I know she gonna eat this up. I know if I tell her that I got me a new car and this and that, she gonna eat that up." You know what I mean? So he went into it with hella confidence, and he was very egotistical about it. Okay, and I don't know if like in the past, he may not have been able to like doing a connection, or you might have felt like he wasn't putting all his efforts into it. But like I said, he's coming back feeling like, okay, well, I'm in a better state right now. So I want to see if we can reconcile. Okay. Um, and some people do that, you know. But you know, with the Five of Swords today, that's why I said like that. He thought that was gonna be enough, like to smooth things over with you. Okay. Now I don't know, like if when y'all had stopped talking to each other, if that was something you may have mentioned about him not having his life together, his things together. But like I said, he felt that now that he got this coin, that y'all could go into calmer waters. So that's really why he came back to kind of prove himself, prove his worth to you. Okay. Julian has a cold, and I'm going back on memory lane. It's like no one has a childhood family at home anymore. LOL, he wants to be reminded again. Wait, Julian has a cold. You talking about which Julian are you talking about? Magical Indigo? That has a cold. Oh, your son? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. And you saying no one has childhood family at home anymore? You talking about like a village? Like people don't have villages no more? Yes, girl, he's doing everything. I spoke to him about it in our relationship. I don't care anymore. That's over with. I wanted it then, not now. He can give it to the next woman. What does it matter? Exactly. Yeah. So that was his way of trying to be like, oh, look, I proved myself and I redeemed myself. Like, boy, bye. Hey, donated, left a tip, PayPal. Oh, thank you so much. What's up, Val Starcy? How you doing? Yeah, like people are not there, moms, grandma, etc. No, I feel you that the village looks so different now. It's so different now. I feel like now that like all this like the planet stuff have moved. When it comes to the village, we just gotta really like us make our own village. It don't matter if it's friends, like it don't matter. You make your own village now. It's not the traditional family no more. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Vals. You can go ahead and drop your question when you're ready. You welcome, Black Widow Ronaga. So yeah, that's what I'm learning. Because for a long time I'll be like, man, like I wish I had this or I wish I had that when it came to family. But it's like now I'm making my own village. You know what I mean? That's true. The village is not the same. There is no traditional family. Exactly. Your village is what you make it. Whether it be your neighbors, you know, the lady at the grocery store that you like you real cool with, whoever, make your village now. Okay, love. Huh? Yeah, you gotta be open. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Um, I know we spoke for like 2 months ago. I'm a single mom with 3 special needs kids. I'm hoping to relocate countryside with the kids, more space. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I remember you coming in here and yeah, you telling me your story. Yes, I went back into my memories. Then my aunt had to leave, which was my memories. Yeah, it be times like that where you wish you had them people that was supposed to be there. You wish that they would have actually been there. That makes sense. I submitted all my paperwork and waiting for the housing department to do a housing transfer. We need more space, etc. Yes. Yes. I remember talking to you about that. Yeah. How long is usually the wait time? And Shakira, you can put your questions as well. I'm gonna do Val Starseed first, and then I got you. Do I think the moon will take place soon? Okay, let's see. All right. So this is for Val Starseed. When it comes to her moving transfer, will the moving transfer take place soon for her and her children? Will the moving transfer take place soon for her and her children? It's unpredictable. Like caseworker person. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so you did get a yes. You could be hearing something in the next 4 weeks. So be sure to be checking your mail, your email, correspondence, stuff like that, because I do see you finding something out here in Virgo season with the Hermit, that they have some availability for you after a period of having to just wait. They know your situation. I'm pretty sure you probably explained what's been going on and you just been trying to wait for a breakthrough with the Nine of Wands here. Okay. But with the High Priestess here, Spirit is telling you trust your intuition. It's like your intuition telling you you gonna move soon. You might be even like feeling it, like, but then you might have like that moment where you second guessing your intuition. But Spirit is telling you trust your intuition. Trust what you're hearing. Okay. And stay in a high vibration with the High Priestess here. But yeah, you're about to be moving. The Emperor could represent like the housing authority people or whoever, like you going through the corporation. But I see them being able to get you in something soon. So I would say with the Hermit, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Wands here, that yes, you're gonna be moving soon. You are. Okay. Do you see when we'll be packing? I'm seeing like Virgo. I'm seeing Virgo season. You'll be able to like find out. You'll get a correspondent in the mail or email or something like that. Now they may ask for a little bit more information because the Hermit does like is somebody who's looking at information. So they may request more documents, but then they're gonna be making a decision around that time as well for you. Okay. Um, when will Val be packing up and moving with her kids? We got the Hierophant here. Yep, that's a new contract. So the Hierophant is saying like this could talk about a new contract. This is a government entity. Okay. But let me see, because Hierophant does usually represent Taurus. Tell me more about Hierophant. No, Daddy said no. More about the Hierophant. Okay, so you could be moving in like Scorpio. So Scorpio season usually could be like, I would say late October, November. So it may take them a little while to like get back to you, but they have you like in the line for moving. But like I said, make sure you're checking your stuff because it's coming. But then you will be able to move. Like I said, this is like the housing department contract, whatever. And then this is the Scorpio energy here. Okay. So I would say late October, November, you should be being able to move out. So it may take like another few months, but yeah. Because I feel like September, October, they may ask you for some more information to make their decision, to finalize it. And then once they finalize their decision, then you'll be getting you'll be getting a confirmation to move. Yeah. So it's gonna be soon. Okay. So just hang in there. Continue to declutter and all of that. Yes, I know how it is to not have enough room when you have kids. I understand. What's that? What you made? So that's what I got, Vals. Okay, stay in the game. Keep your head up. Okay, let me see. Shakira says Cam been calling me a lot, and he will be here tomorrow. He want to see me and spend time with me. He was like, he gonna punch me in my face. What? Because I've been mean to him. LOL. I said, well, buy me some groceries. He said he want to take me out and spoil me. He only here for 2 weeks. I'll enjoy the moment because I do like genuine energy, but I want to know how the vibe going to be. Since I don't have Zay, I'll compromise with Cam as long as he treat me like a lady and he spoiled me. So that's what I want to know. I said, I ain't seeing you. He said, I'll find you because I want to be around you. Okay. Why you think family ties change? Because people, I don't know. I think people just got more and more disassociated as the time has went on. A lot of people kind of like became every man for themselves, and over time, I think it kind of went into the family dynamic, because I can count on my finger how many family members I have on social media that I haven't seen in years. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just like social media and all of that kind of threw things off. So this is going to be for Shakira. I can hear my neighbors use the bathroom. I don't want to be like, not you hear him using the bathroom. Yuck. I understand. That's nasty. So Shakira wants to know, how is it going to be with Cam coming into town to see her? Is that what she was asking? Yeah. How the vibe going to be with Cam? Okay. How's the vibe going to be with Cam when it comes to Shakira? Thank you for the natural lighting. Feng shui. All right. So I definitely see with the hang one here, you know, he may feel like he's a little bit more open-minded, or he's a little bit more open in his energy, you know. Seems to be like maybe having them heart-to-heart conversations as well, speaking on things that maybe, you know, you weren't able to express to him. So I see him being more open-minded to your perspective. Okay. You have the Four of Swords here, and you have the Lovers here as well. So I feel like when he come, it'll be, you know, it'll be chill. I don't see it being too much going on. And it'll be nice to be able to just kind of take a break from things. So like you said, you want him to buy you groceries and things like that. So he may put some money in your pocket, you know, stuff like that to kind of give you a break. And you got the Lover. So I definitely do see some passion, some intimacy. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. And it may feel, like I said, it just feel nice to have him around. And then he may, like, while he's there, like, I just see him, you know, being comfortable. You're going to try to make it comfortable for him. Okay. We do have the King of Swords here. Now, I don't see you getting no, like, attachments. I don't see you getting, like, deep feelings for him while he's there. But you're going to be cordial. My neighbor was looking out the window over at my house for 2 hours last night, just sitting and looking. Thanks for the reading. I'll be back. Okay. Not the neighbor was staring at you for the house for 2 hours. What the heck? You need a privacy fence or something. Okay. Tell me more. The King of Swords. Yeah, you're not gonna be, you know, you're not gonna let yourself get too caught up in it, but you will enjoy it for what it is. And you will make him, you know, you'll make him comfortable. You'll be hospitable and stuff. But I see him being, you know, he's filling your tank up. He putting groceries in your fridge, stuff like that. So you can kind of take a break from doing all of that. That's what I was seeing. And you have here the Nine of Wands and the Sun card. So, I mean, initially you was guarded against him. But I feel like if he's coming out there, like, I think you're going to enjoy yourself. And, you know, he's fun to be around when he kind of like I said, I feel like he's in a different energy than he was the last time. So I see him like, you know, this is like somebody that's fun, you know, that's lighthearted. So I see that happening, you know. So it's not gonna be bad. It's not gonna be bad at all. It's actually gonna be, you know, it's gonna feel good to have some company. But like I don't see you like, you know, falling into love with him or anything. But you doing, you know, you doing what you need to. After this visit, do you see him trying to pursue me? Is Cam going to try to pursue Shakira after the visit? After he comes into town, he's going to try to pursue Shakira. Cam. That's too many. Hold on. Cam going to try to pursue Shakira after the visit. I mean, yeah, you got the King of Cups, you got the Hierophant. So he may talk about, you know, possibly y'all getting back together, y'all trying to work it out, okay? But I see you just looking Sorry about that. So I do see him bringing up like relationship and stuff like that, but it's going in one ear, not the other for you. You just looking at him as a friend or like somebody that you can have a good time with. You're not taking him seriously. Because like I said, you may know, or if you don't know, there is some juggling going on. You know, he got more than one option and stuff. And like you know, you may be looking at it like you're still very young. Like I still remember, you know, how you were before. So he will bring it up, but I just see you quickly shutting that down. You know what I mean? Because you know what it is. You know exactly what he is. And like I just don't see you saving space for him in that way. But if he want to come out and hang out and have fun with you, then you are all good for that. But not no long-term relationship, no. Okay? Because he always look out for you. Is that what you were trying to say? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I see him like filling your tank up, putting groceries in your fridge, stuff like that. You know, but even if he like bring up a relationship, you're not gonna take it seriously. Okay. Magical Indigo, whenever you're ready, love, you can go ahead and drop your question as well. Thank you so much. Can y'all hear me too? I know she said I was on mute, but I fixed it, I believe. Right. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. My second is, do you see me getting into a relationship or meeting someone serious this year? Okay. So when it comes to Shakira, is she going to be getting a relationship or meeting someone serious this year? I would say you got the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Cups here. So I would say this. Now, this could be considering the previous options you had. They left you in disappointment. I do feel like you could have been in something sooner than now, but your options that you had, they weren't coming through for you fully. But as you go kind of into Libra season, like I kept telling you, I see somebody coming your way, but it could be a water sign. So Libra season, it starts in the end of September going into October. And you see the Justice card is right there. Okay. Tell me more with the Justice. Oh, you was making some soup. What kind of soup was you making? I love soup when I don't feel good. Let me do Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody coming towards you. We got the 6 of Swords. So you are going to be talking to someone for sure. Now it's just going to turn into a relationship. You're a little afraid to kind of take this person seriously because of what you've been through before. So I see you kind of like, I don't know if I could trust it. I don't know if I could trust it just yet, you know. But with the Magician here, let's look at the Magician. Can this turn into a relationship? It's gonna manifest into something. Let's see if it's a relationship. Got the Moon, Scorpio again. It's like, even though you don't know if you could trust this person, you may be kind of led to move forward with them. So this person is coming out as a King of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the 3 of Wands. So you guys do have future energy together. Is it a relationship? I'm seeing you trying your best to not. And you a Queen of Pentacles here. So I got a match. Yes. Eventually you two will go into a relationship. Y'all right here. Now, like I said, this person could be a water sign. They could be a Scorpio. They could be. I think if these because this person might kind of pick up that you're a little reserved when it comes to like talking about relationships or long-term stuff. They may just sense it. And I feel like you will come to a point where you're going to be telling them why you're kind of on the fence about it, you know? because this is everything you kind of gone through in your love life. You have the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. So it has left a bad taste in your mouth, and you are very guarded. You're defensive because you're like, I have been through too many possibilities and maybes. Okay. So I don't want to put myself back in that position. But like I said, for the future energy between you and this person, y'all do come out as a pair. And the Four of Wands is between y'all two. You see what I'm saying? So it will go into a relationship. Emotionally, financially stable. I'm seeing the financial stable with the King of Pentacles. Okay. And it's like this person gonna be able to see through, like, you know how you can meet somebody and they can just kind of read right through you, or they just like they in tune with you. This person may be very in tune with you. Like they know what you need before you tell them. They might know what you're thinking before you say it. Okay. Yeah, but I'm seeing October. So anytime between October and I say November, you could definitely meet a special person. But they coming in and it's gonna go towards a relationship. It's gonna go towards a relationship. Okay. So yes, just stay positive, stay open-minded. But they coming. You made garlic soup. Hold on, Colombian soup, potatoes with noodles, cilantro, onions, and let me get a bowl. Can I have some? That sounds so good. I know your house smells so good right now. You sold me with the potatoes. I love soup. I love potatoes and soup. That sounds so good. Okay. Magical Indigo said she wanted to know if Rich will come back. He's stuck up since the last time I saw him outside. He was like, got new friends, or is he getting karma? I need help. Now, which one is Rich? Who's Rich for you, Magical Indigo? That's cool. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to enjoy Cam though. He do me like Zay. Yeah, I see you enjoying Cam. Yeah, but that's cool. So Magical Indigo want to know if Rich is going to come back. Let's see. Lemon. Yeah, you're going to have to show. I'm going to have to make that little recipe. I love me some soup, but with potatoes, yeah, I'm sold. Hi, baby. What you doing? How you in here? Huh? He by that glass, John. No, Jacob. No. Hold on, y'all. My son digging and stuff. Jake, no. You got to hurry up, come get him, John. He messing with this glass. We're going to have to... I'm going to have to look on TikTok for like some ideas on how to cover that. Mommy. I love you too. I love you too. I love you, yeah. You saw him outside 2 years ago. It's been almost 3 years. Everyone, hold on, I read that already. Grab the one that was coming to my house for 6 years and betrayed me. Crab. Crab. The one that was coming to my house for 6 years and betrayed me. Okay, they have it online. It's really good. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that soup for real. That sounds so delicious. Okay. So, when it comes to Magical Indigo, is Rich going to come back? Is Rich going to come back? I mean, he is, but I'm going to tell you something for real. When he come back, you're not going to even be like worried about him. You're not going to be worried about him because you're going to be in a position so you don't need his help. Okay? You don't need his help. Yeah. And like I said, with the Seven of Wands here coming out, when he do come back, you're going to think about all them times that he made you feel like this. Like you basically had your back up against the wall and he wasn't trying to help you. He knew what you was going through, things like that. And I just see it being more of a reason for you not to fool with him. It's got turmeric in it. Okay. So with the moon coming out in the Two of Pentacles here, and he might even try to come in and be like, I've changed, or I want to help you this time, something like that, But it's like you're gonna be trusting your intuition. You're gonna know, like, I'm not gonna trust you. I'm not gonna trust you. And you want me to be gullible. You want me to believe what you're telling me, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because I was able to move forward without your help. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So it's like he gonna come back, but like I said, you're gonna be in a position you don't even need him no more. So it's like, what you coming back for real? You know? And like I said, the way how he treated you is not gonna let you forget. No matter what he's talking about now, no matter what he's trying to tell you, it's like you're not gonna forget how he did you. Yeah. Yep. So I mean, yeah, he gonna come back, but you're not gonna be receiving him like he thinks you will. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure I caught up to everybody comment too. Okay, cool. I caught up to everyone. Awesome. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because I need him right now. He still has not reached out. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to remember that stuff. Like, it's not going to be something you can just like, oh, well, he's back now. Let me give him another chance. It's like, heck no. I ain't giving you no more chances. You know? Yeah, I was waiting for him to come. Mm-hmm. Yep. So because of that, you just like, nope. Mm-mm. Now that I'm in this position that I'm in and I had to do it by myself, I'll never forget the people who let me down, the people who weren't there for me. He said, I know you needed me when I texted him. He said, no, like what? Yeah, but he never reached out. Yeah, like you saw talking about, I needed you, but then you failed to reach out. Like, no. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, love. Like I said, when he come back, you're gonna be so above that, like you're not gonna even look his way for real. Thank y'all for the likes too. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Magical Indigo. Thank you so much. I just want to know, why am I still down, stuck, and I felt depressed. So you don't see him coming soon. Okay, so the Magical Indigo, she want to know, why is she still down and stuck? She feeling depressed. Let me see. Why is Magical Indigo still feeling down and stuck? Why is she still feeling down and stuck? I mean, I'm you in a place of power, but you also in a place of like, it could be times where you just kind of reflecting on the fact that like, yeah, I'm getting where I gotta go, but it just hurts to know that like so many people failed me. So many people let me down. So many people left when I needed them the most. Like, and I feel like sometimes, even if you ain't speaking it subconsciously, you feeling that. Like you feeling like you had to do this by yourself. Like you had to trailblaze by yourself. And you just like, dang, I gave so much to so many people, and yet they left me that, they left me for dead. Hey, Danny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just keep having the memories. You going into the past. You like, I just don't understand it. It's like, dang. And And then you got the Three of Swords. So you just dealing with heartbreak right now. Like, like I said, it's like, I'm going to give you something to compare it to. You could be the wealthiest person in the world and still be hurt and unhappy. Thank you, Danny. Because you think about the process, you know what I'm saying? And you realize, like, man, the only time people wanted to come in my life was when I had finally made it. But what about all them times where I cried in the middle of the night and I didn't have nobody to call on, or people that never came and checked on me, So it's like it's a bittersweet feeling that you got going on. Because, yeah, you proud of yourself for getting rid of all these toxic people that was in your life. But the fact that you had to cut off so many people, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? You're human at the end of the day. You got emotions. And sometimes those emotions can seep in, especially on days like this, where you said you got your son is sick and you don't really got a village. Like, you can't call people to help you out. Like, you got to be there helping, taking care of him. So it's like those feelings start to creep in, And I think you've done a really good job at moving forward despite what you feel. You've pushed through the pain. You've pushed through so many obstacles and adversity. You know what I mean? But sometimes, like I said, life will do that. It'll have you kind of like at a standstill with yourself, and you have to process. You got to process your emotions. So I think that's what it is. I mean, I do see you eventually getting up out of these emotions. I know we just had excuse me. I want to say we had a full moon in Virgo. Remember I told you that's your opposite, Pisces. You're Pisces. So Virgo is your opposite. And so I feel like when we have any type of sign in like a Virgo placement or anything like that, Virgo is very analytical, They look at things as, what do I need to fix? What's imperfect in my life? You know what I mean? What's keeping me from getting to where I got to go? So I feel like this energy collectively is hitting everybody just in different ways. But like I said, it will pass. It will pass, these emotions, these feelings, and you will continue to move forward. See? You got the Six of Swords, the forward card. You're going to continue to move forward. But I know how it could feel to only have like one person on your boat now. It started off with a whole bunch of people that told you, oh, I got you, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna look out for you. And now it's like, now that you're on your next part of your journey, a lot of them people didn't make it, right? They ended up leaving swords in your boat. But you're gonna keep moving forward. Yeah. So it's okay to process it, sit with those feelings, release them, do whatever you have to do. But just know that's just how it is. Like, sometimes pain leaving the body can hurt. It ain't always pretty, but that's really what's going on. But it will pass. Okay. So that's what I got for you. You wanted to know if Rich is going to be coming anytime soon. Is Rich going to be coming anytime soon? The Magical Indigo. Yeah, he could be coming in the month of October. You got the yes with the Ten of Cups, so I'm going to take that as October. So he could definitely be coming around in October. You also have the Two of Cups here as well, which is a reunion. Okay. So you could be hearing from him in the month of October. All right. It's up and down. Yes, that's normal. That's normal. I'm telling you, like, it's okay to feel them emotions. Danny said, so Sharon Points was the second to last owner of my home. She sold the house back in 1961. My parents bought the house in 2002. Okay. Sharon Points, that's like, it's a well-known person? Or is it just a... So your parents bought the house in 2002. Okay. They've had it for a long time. Wow, what's that? 23 years? This is the second time I have called alive. I'm on a roll. Yes, Brittany, hey. 2 days ago, a box with her name showed up in my house with some home VHS tapes. She passed in 2021 via local obituary post. Huh. Really? She was converting the tapes to film but died during the process. Okay. So wait, but they showed up at your house? Is this the house that your parents bought? And not the company said the balance was randomly paid off a month ago and mailed to my house. What? So when you said the balance was paid off the mortgage? Oh, this started getting a little deep. The company said this was the address she gave, but she hasn't lived here since 61. What? The balance on her order. Oh, the balance on her order to convert the tapes to digital. Oh, okay. But she gave them the address that she used to live in 1961 instead of where she was currently. Okay. Wow. Wow. Do you think like she might have had like dementia or anything? She passed during COVID. I wonder if like maybe she had like dementia and thought that she was still there. You know, people with dementia, they be in the past sometimes. Like they be thinking they still in the past. Especially for her to get that address and remember it like that. It's crazy. So like did y'all get to see like okay, her sister-in-law? Okay. So you contacted her. Okay, cool. Wow. Why did Sharon orchestrate all of this in the spirit? Oh, that's a good question. All right, let's see. So when it comes to the to Sharon, what's her name? Sharon Points. Um, why did she have those home VHS tapes sent to her old address from 1961? No, it's not. Okay, so she is showing her she in the spiritual realm. The death card is here. But why does she have all those old tapes, VHS tapes sent to her address from 1961? Mm. It's like she felt led to send them there because she knew that there was a family there. I don't necessarily know if she had anybody around her. Like, you know how you get old and sometimes your family don't really talk to you no more, or people just kind of forget about you or something like that. So she could have wanted it to go into the hands of someone that she knew would do the right thing. Okay. So she may have felt like was led to send it there because she knew that the family that was in that house was going to do the right thing. She just felt it. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Stop, baby. Stop. Stop it. Yeah. And I mean, she, like I said, this was her way of like getting, it's almost like this is what she needed to be able to pass on. Because she wanted, there's a message that she wanted to give to the family, the ones that are still living. And so now that has happened, she feels fulfilled. She feels fulfilled. She feels very happy that you guys are sending it to where it has to go. Yeah, with the Magician here. So yeah, she feels good. This all worked out. And like I said, she knew she was passing. So that's why she wanted to make sure she left this heirloom, you could say, with the family. Because like I said, I feel like maybe they had lost contact with her or something, where she wasn't, I don't know if she was in like an old people's home or retirement home or something like that, but she lost contact with them. And she just knew that the family that was in that house that she used to live in was going to do the right thing. And y'all did. And so now she can go ahead and move forward. Yeah. That's beautiful though. That's beautiful. Hey, what's up, Ari? That's beautiful. And I feel like too, there was a lot of misinformation. Cause it's seeming like, hold on. Yeah. She gonna be like her tapes and stuff. Like you probably didn't look at them or nothing like that, but she gonna be revealing a lot of secrets in them VHS, like putting together the puzzle for the family. Cause there's something going on with like some type of fortune or inheritance. And I don't know if somebody got over and took the money or what. Like if somebody did some bad, money moves for her. Like I don't know if she had children, and maybe that situation could have happened where somebody could have took the money and ran with it and didn't tell nobody. But something, like I said, was some bad money dealings. And so she's getting justice for that. But you do got Three of Cups. So the family is going to be very happy, very delighted to get these tapes, and they really appreciate you. They really do, for reaching out to them and helping them to get closure. Because like I said, it's something in the family. Y'all know how that be though. Y'all know how to be when it comes to inheritance and things like that. And sometimes you might have a family member that kind of like forged the paperwork, or they try to take the money before the rest of the family can get it. Right, that's what I'm saying. Add you to the wheel. Exactly, because the Wheel of Fortune there, this woman has some money. She left with some money for sure. But that's what I'm getting though. Yeah, she had a lot of money. But I'm seeing like a younger, like she could have had a son, or like somebody ran off with her money. Somebody ran off with her money. That's why I was asking if she had dementia or something. Like they took advantage of her. And she really trusted this person. But in the spiritual realm, she was not going to go rest. She was not going to lay to rest until justice was served on this situation. So the family is going to find out a lot of stuff, and they're going to be able to get closure. Okay, Magical Indigo, I got you. So that's wow. It's beautiful that she trusted your family like that. Like, even if she didn't like really know y'all on a personal level, she just felt like she knew y'all was gonna do the right thing. It could have been a nephew. I mean, was he the last one around her? Because like I said, it seemed like if somebody was around her, but they were deceptive. Like, they knew what they was doing. They knew auntie was gonna pass away soon, and just she had a ton of money. You home alone? Yeah. But I'm telling you, like, the family finna put the puzzle piece together. Cause I'm sure. Oh, okay. She had no kids, just two nieces and nephew. Oh, okay. But I'm sure they was probably like, dang, like she ain't had no money. Like, not saying it like they wanted her money, but you know what I'm saying? They thinking in their head, like, how did she leave and nobody got anything? You know, like, so they've been trying to do some investigation probably themselves. But they just needed that. They needed that proof. And I don't know if she a white lady or what. I don't know. Black lady, white lady. But I'm just seeing like her just leaving some information in them tapes. Because she knew her time was coming. I don't necessarily feel like this is somebody that just it was a own sudden like illness. Like she may have knew she was sick for a while and decided to, you know, this is rich people do this. They do. Decided to leave some receipts and answer some questions. Yeah, that's how they navigate. You know, they leave tapes and VHS and all of that for the family. Yeah, yeah. So she knew her time was gonna be coming, but she wanted to make sure that they knew what the truth was. You know, and maybe some stuff that they didn't know. You know, so that's what I'm seeing for her though. But she's happy now. She's land. You know, she's able to rest. She's able to rest. That's why you got the satisfied. You know, her soul is able to rest now. That's exactly what she wanted. Okay. Sorry, I'm my baby. I don't know what's wrong with her. She in there with her daddy. She keeps saying something about her leg. I don't know if she hit it on something. I didn't see no bruises. OMG, I'm so happy I can help. Yes. Ain't that beautiful? That's beautiful, ain't it? Yeah. When is Virgo leaving Pisces? Virgo not in Pisces. Saturn is getting ready to go back into Pisces. I do know that. I don't know. I don't think Virgo in Pisces, is it? Save me a sit up there sharing some money too. She like, look, y'all can give me a little. I mean, that could be, you know, that could be a possibility. You know, they may give you some money for your troubles. You know, like I said, it's just a wealthy family. They ain't hurting. They ain't hurting for no money. Uh, Hold on, let me go up real quick. I'm doing well. I hope you are. So yes, I'm doing good. Ari, thank you for asking. Magical Indigo wants to know, is Rich getting his karma now? Is Rich getting his karma now? Yes or no? Yes, he is. He's getting his karma. Yes, ma'am. No, I just she laughing. No, I just remember you said Virgo is an opposite. Yeah, no. So that is the truth. I mean, Virgo is y'all sister sign. But right now, the North and the South Node is in Virgo and Pisces. South Node is in Virgo. North Node is in Pisces. So it might, I don't know. I think it's like an 18-month thing, an 18-month transit. I could look real quick though to see when does South and North Node change. So I know that. Let me see. Goodness, come on. So the North Node will leave Pisces and the South Node will leave Virgo on July 26, 2026. So next summer. Next summer. It's an 18-month transit. I don't know what sign it's going to go. Oh, the next one is Leo and Aquarius. So that's going to be the next transit. But yeah, July 26, 2026. What did Jamie think when, after we got done getting it on, I said, this is the last time. She said, this is the last time we doing this. That's probably why he's thinking of me. Son said that made me feel better. That's good. I know that did. That soup sounded good, so I know it felt good going into the body. Danny, you funny. All right, let's see. So, what did Jamie think when after him and Danny got done getting it on? When she said this was the last time, what did he think? What did he think, Jamie? What did Jamie think? Hold on, y'all. What did he think? I mean, not gonna lie, he probably was like, that's probably a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Based on things that's been going on, I think that's a good idea. Judgment is here. So he probably was like, okay, you know. But it's hard. It's hard to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? She said it did feel good, but summer has to come to an end. I am so done with you. But it's hard because we have the 5 of Wands, you know, and the High Priestess. So I remember telling you, like, I felt like you was kind of like his escape. You know what I mean? Y'all had a lot of fun together. All right. So it's like deep down inside, do he really want to stop? No, because you were something to distract him. But he knows probably for the best. And the Knight of Swords is here as well. Let me see what that's talking about. She said, I ain't bringing nothing into the fall. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? He may even ask you, like, can we just one more time? Just one more time. Like, I know what you said. I know what you said, you know, but can we just one more time? He gonna try it, okay? Because you got the Knight of Wands or Knight of Swords with the Ace of Wands here. But I see you being like, no, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. I'm like, dang, man, she's so cold with it. She's so cold with it. But no, seriously, he know it was for the best. He knew what this was. You know what I'm saying? And everything has a time period, an expiration date. So, he said, you sure? She's like, yup. So, I mean, yeah, you know, but like I said, he can't argue with it because he understands that this is what it was. Now, I don't know if y'all had an agreement prior to, but it's almost like he knew, like it was going to be coming to an end soon, you know? Yeah, exactly. So, what can you do? You can't argue with that, you know? I think like sometimes, I'm not gonna say all, but I think sometimes men, because they're used to being the ones that discard, it's hard for them to be discarded sometimes. You know, it's a little bit it hurt the ego a little bit. Like, dang, she really cut me off cold turkey. I can't believe it, you know. Like I said, they're so used to being able to discard the women. So, you know, that's all it really was. She said, I'm not discarding. Yeah, no agreement. Yep, just vibes. Yeah. But yeah, that's you know. So he like, all right, man, she had her fun. You know, we did. Contract over. Okay, all right. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. But I feel you about not bringing no flings to the fall. Now this is time to get serious. Okay, summertime is up. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for, you know, how he took that, how he felt, you know. Like somebody else just came in here. Am I tripping? Thank you, Danny. Yes, no. Is he gonna try to reach out months from now? All right, let's see. So when it comes to Jamie, is he gonna try to reach out months from now to Danny? Thank you, Magical Indigo. Is he gonna try to reach out months from now to Danny? Jamie. See if double reversed. I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like at the end of the day, I don't think this was something toxic. You know what I'm saying? He not looking at it as like y'all was toxic and he just don't want to go back that way. He looking at it like she was always cool. We always had a good time and was never no bad blood between us. So like, why not? Why wouldn't I? You know? So yeah, he will reach out months from now. Okay. So yeah, I don't really see him having no like resentment or no ill feelings towards you. So I don't see why he would. You know what I mean? Will hold a grudge or nothing. So yeah. Okay. Magical Indigo, when you ready, go ahead and drop your question, love. Y'all, I've been having these Braxton Hicks contractions. So if y'all see my face like do something weird, it's because I'm having a Braxton Hicks contraction. So they're a little painful. They're a little painful now. So yeah, I'm just getting to that. I'm getting closer and closer, you guys. Can't believe it. And then it's like I've been noticing too, like my skin, y'all, is acting up. Like it's like my skin is going through like some type of like inflammation. I chalk it up to like pregnancy. Because pregnancy do that. It make your face like break out real bad sometimes towards the end. So I definitely got real bad hyperpigmentation now and stuff. I be trying to put on makeup. OMG, can I send another 5? I didn't know the yes no wasn't free. Oh no, you're good. You're good. You had sent 10 initially. Oh, okay. That's fine, Danny. Okay, what karma is Rich getting now? He had new friends selling weed. Well, oh Lord. So Don, give me that box. Here, trade me. Look, you wanna look at the candy? Look, come see all the candy. Come here. Look, candy. Right here. Let me see where candy at. Come here, Donnie. Oh, look, costumes. Look. Wait, let me see. Give me that, and then I'll let you look at this. Go show Dad. Go show Daddy the costumes. Here. No. You don't want to see him? Here, show Dada. No. Okay. All right. So, what karma is Rich getting now? Mr. Magical Indigo. What karma is Rich getting now? Karma. What karma is Rich getting now? Ooh, that flew out fast. All right, that's the Emperor, huh? I mean, he definitely had a little taste of humble pie. He not on his high horse like he used to be. You know, money ain't flowing like it used to be for him. You know, the Emperor is where he was before. Like, he had money constantly flowing in. You know, he always was able to make moves real quickly, you know, be the boss, things like that. But I feel like he's had a lot of things hit him in a way to where it has humbled him. Like a lot of things came back full circle. That could be karma. It says carrying a burden, fully responsible, pressure, heavy responsibility. This is a Saturn card. If you could see on here, this is Saturn. You see Saturn right there. So, I mean, he's getting karma for the things he's done. So it's like those things he did, he thought he got away with, they're coming back. Okay. The 5 of Swords is here as well. Okay, now the 5 of Swords definitely can talk about conflict. It can talk about bad blood. Bad blood, people turning their back on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you see her back's turned. Betrayal. You know, but he could have some drama in the streets with some old people he used to work with. Maybe he dealt a bad hand, and he got some bad blood there because there's some betrayal. Look at this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Yeah. And he not having the best of luck when it comes to the ladies. You know, maybe rumor got around the type of man he is. You know how that be. If you're a well-known person, a well-known drug dealer, whatever, you know, you get into some bad deeds, you do some stuff that ain't right, you know, people find out. Word on the street, you know. So the women he could be dealing with, they may know he's not a good person, he's not to be trusted. So he could be having some bad luck there too when it comes to, you know, getting women to be with him. Because he might have a target on his back for real. So that's what I'm getting with Mr. Rich. Yeah. That's what I'm getting with Mr. Rich. So that's his karma. But like I said, Saturn is a harsh karma. It's not like oh, you know what I'm saying, you didn't call me yesterday, so I ain't calling you today. You know, it ain't that. This is some hard, long overdue karma. This is stuff that's been built up. So all them people that be doing stuff behind the scenes, being shady, they think getting away with it. Oh no, just remember Saturn keeping a score. Because when you get that karma, it's not gonna let up. It's not gonna let up. You're gonna wish it did. That's what I see is going on with him now. So he got to be on his high horse. He got to do his thing. And now he got to pay for what he did. Does he see you was there? Does he see that magical indigo was there for him? And do he feel guilty? I mean, yes and no. I mean, yeah, he see how you was there for him and stuff like that. He, you know, crossed his mind sometimes, but this is somebody that's used to taking advantage of people. So do he feel guilty about it? No, because he did it to a lot of people. You know, like there's somebody that almost don't have a conscience. They do, but they choose not to. So not necessarily feeling guilty, but he do know you was there for him. But he's somebody to take advantage of people. You know. So that's what I got for you, Magical Indigo. Okay. Bae, you want a game?
Yeah, why?
It's 2:14. Okay. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna go ahead and close this live now. You hear me? Okay, y'all. Does anybody else have any more questions? Oh, sorry, Danny. I'm gonna be getting ready to close the live here in the next few minutes. We got to get our kids from school, but I'm gonna come back. Or if y'all want to just DM me, that's fine too. If y'all have some questions I didn't get to ask on the live. So Jamie said something that kind of hurt my feelings. I wouldn't take a 25-year-old serious. So I said his friend Kirk was cute because I went to his high school with Kirk's sister. Okay. So he told him his friend Kirk was cute because you went to high school with Kirk's sister. Okay, got it. How Jamie felt when I said that. So you kind of like did you jab me, I'ma jab you. Got it. Okay. So you want to know how did Jamie feel when you said that you felt Kirk was cute, right? Is that what you asking me? You welcome, Magical Indigo. How did Jamie feel when Danny said that Kirk was cute? How you feel? How you feel about that? Thank you. How you feel about that? I mean, it definitely did hurt a little bit. It did hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna lie, you know. And I don't know if like he always kind of got that with Kirk. Like, did they go to school together? What's their connection? Are they just homies now? Because I'm seeing him feel like he has always kind of felt like that Kirk might get more women than him. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you compare things, Kirk is like a ladies' man. Yeah. Kirk is like a ladies' man. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily see like I mean Jamie, he probably get women too, of course, but it's like not like Kirk. I don't know. Kirk just seemed a little bit more of a hot commodity. Okay, so this could be some long overdue, feeling a little jealous. Okay, that's why he tried to stay cool, calm, and collected. Because low key, you hurt his little ego. The death card is here. You hurt his little ego when you said that because last thing he need is for the girl he dealing with to be liking on Kirk. Cause like I said, Kirk always got the ladies. He always was able to get the girls. Like they would go to. It's like if it was a group of them, they would choose Kirk first. And then if Kirk ain't want him, then he'd kind of send them to his homeboys. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like, you know, so it did hurt his little ego a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. But that's why he was a Knight of Pentacles. He just really didn't know what to say after that. But he gonna try to keep it composed because he don't want to come off like he jealous and like that. But like I'm telling you, this is a well overdue type of thing. Like, because right there it's showing like him and Kirk was cool, right? So he felt the way, just like you felt the way. Y'all both jaded each other. um. So yeah. That's what I'm saying. Y'all jaded each other with that for sure. Like I said, he ain't want to admit it, but that did hurt his feelings. It made him feel away. Like I said, Kirk has always been a ladies' man. He always been able to get the girls. Even in high school, he was probably a football player or something like that. So he always had top pick with the women. Jamie got girls too, but not like Kirk. Not like Kirk. So yeah, you was like bullseye. So that's what he was feeling. He ain't gonna tell you that though. He ain't gonna admit it that hurt his feelings, but it did. So yeah, that's what I got for you. I'm gonna see about coming back live tonight, ladies. I gotta see how my night goes because it'd be crazy sometimes in this house. But if I do have the opportunity to get back on live, it'll probably be another hour live. If you guys want to come back and join that one, I would appreciate it. So in the meantime, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all always entertain me. Y'all are so funny. But thank y'all for the likes too, subscribing if you new. And until the next time, I'm gonna see y'all later. Okay, bye.